my name is Anne Monzi. I am a student at Southern New Hampshire University through Courage for America. And in this video, we're going to talk about stress. You can ask yourself, what is stress? Well, according to Cambridge Dictionary, stress is great worry caused by a difficult situation or something which can cause this condition. It is the body's way of responding to any kind of danger or threat we are experiencing. And the body responds by releasing some stress hormones, and the heart starts to beat fast. Our muscles become tight, and it also increases our way of thinking. It is the body's way of preparing us to fight or flight according to the danger we are experiencing. Even though stress provides us with that kind of energy, it is also bad for our health. Chronic stress or stress experienced over a long period of time can cause our body to dysfunction or to not operate well. As in, when the heart continue to beat fast and the blood continue to flow fast, it can cause high blood pressure and some heart diseases. So it is not good for our health. Sorry. So it is important for us to manage stress so as to prevent us from that chronic stress that can cause our body to not function well. So we can manage stress by not worrying about tiny things, because worry is a cause of stress. By having a meditation, this is where we have a time alone where you reflect on yourself, on your life, and find solution to your problems, but not stressing yourself out. Being optimist, this is the way of for looking at the good side of something and looking forward to the future, as in being confident that the future will bring something good. And then having adequate sleep, this is 8 hours of sleep, not stressing yourself out every day. You have to sleep well. And drinking more water also help us to release stress. Doing more exercises also help us to release stress. I'm also going to summarize two videos. One is by Sonja, and it is a video that talk about happiness for a lifetime. Sonja says that to be happy, we have to do some act of kindness. Like doing act of kindness can lead to happiness. She continues by quoting a Chinese proverb that says that if you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody else. This is where she mentioned that helping somebody can help us to be happy. As in, as we help somebody, we feel useful in the community. It makes us feel generous about ourselves, and we think like we have an importance in the society, and it makes us feel at peace as we help others, and others can help us too. She also quote a U.S. president that says that said that helping somebody is beneficial, which means that helping someone can bring a lot of good in our life. And she continued by mentioning an experience that was done whereby people were asked to do five acts of kindness in a week or per day, and the experiment showed that students were eager to do even more acts of kindness, and they felt happier each time they did an act of kindness. And it shows she ended by saying that kindness is like any other kind of goal, and if you are committed and determined to do it, then we can do a lot of good and can bring us happiness. Another video is by Brandon, it is a CFA video, Coach for America video. He was saying that happiness comes from determination, as in determination on how we look at the past, the present, and the future. And he also says that you have to be physically happy, physically healthy. It is another way of being happy. And then the relationship we have with others, and also the way we are spiritually, being amazed by the facts of life, the mystery of life. He said that to be happy in life, we have to look at the past with acceptance and gratitude, being okay with what happened in the past, and living the present with being engaged in the present. It means that if you have having something that is interesting you are doing in the present, it can be a project or a goal you have in the present. So you have to be engaged in it and live the moment, live the present, and then look at the future like with excitement, being excited of what the future holds. Even though the future can come with struggle, you have to look forward to the future, like be happy for the future. This will help us to be happy in life. And the relationship that we have with others also determine our happiness. As in, if we have people who surround us, like living with others, giving them the benefit of the doubt, not knowing that you are always right, but living for the relationship you have with others. And then being physically healthy is, it's all about drinking more water, avoiding sugar and caffeine, eating more grains. These are the things. This is common sense. Even though common sense is not always common practice, we know the right things to do, but it doesn't mean that we always put them in action. This is what Brendan was saying. And then the last thing is being spiritually, having faith, believing in something bigger than ourselves. This is where God comes in, as in believing in God, give us hope and peace in our hearts. And analyzing both those videos, I concluded that Sonja um, make more scientific claims compared to Brendan. As in, Sonja is quoting people's in thinking, as in the U.S. president and a Chinese proverb. But most importantly, she used an experiment that was done. It is a fact, something that was done to show us that act of kindness can help people to be happy. But on the other side, Brendan is only using like his opinion, the way he perceives things, and he doesn't use more scientific claims. Mm, Personally, I too experienced the stress. I remember when I was still in high school and I was preparing for the national exam. I was so stressed out and had many books to study, but I managed the stress by having confidence in myself and planning out how I will go through studying everything and being being optimistic, like looking at the future with with confidence, looking at the good side. I was doing good at school and I believed I could do it. A major company can also employees can also face the kind of stress, maybe by having a lot of things to do, and if they are not meeting deadlines, it can also affect them negatively. Like stress can overwhelm them, so they can manage that stress by being confident and optimism and looking at the future with looking at the good side of things and making a plan. Planning is always good. Prioritizing and planning to know what to do and what time to do it. This will help the employees to be more productive, and they should also like have leisure time to relax and think out of the box, like reflecting on themselves. This will help them to be more productive in the company and they will achieve the company goals. Thank you very much for watching.